today's event was really about how to use communications as a strategy for our nonprofit leadership. And so as we all know, we're going through a really changing times in the environment, and for our nonprofit leaders who are lacking in capacity and funding, how do they use communications to really promote their mission and also communicate the value that they're adding to the community so that people know what they're doing.
The big challenge that so many organizations face is that if you don't have a strategy in place beforehand, you can end up using an awful lot of your limited resources and working very hard and not necessarily know if you've moved the needle on your organization's mission. So it was very refreshing and very valuable to hear the perspectives of the panelists today on how to make sure you do that right.
I think it's really important to have the CEO and the marketing director in the same room at the same time, listening to the same information so that we can develop a plan together that impacts both the business and the brand and the marketing. So when everyone's hearing the same information, we can talk about it and have an active conversation, so it's not just feeding each other information. We're on the same page from the beginning.
Most of our events really bring together the two key people in organizations based on what we're trying to develop and skill sets that we're trying to develop. The role of the CEO or the executive director, the president, whatever, is really that pinnacle that holds everything together. So there needs to be a direct relationship with all of the directors and key people who are in charge of actually implementing it. We really think your organizations should really attend this because the environment is changing and the way we communicate is changing. With social media, the different vehicles and the way people want to hear the messaging is constantly changing. And we're really at the cutting edge of that and really trying to bring what's happening externally, internally, so our executive directors can make better decisions.